into B. They are just contacting forwards. Disrespect shown as two players from Sen. Paranoia held by tenz. Gonna have to be a key piece of util. Now the explosion straight through into the side. It's a double satchel. Paranoia matters not. In the close quarters fight, tenz still active close to the pillar. He needs some help and assistance from the rest of his team. Taking the damage, and finally, the reinforcements are arriving.
Paranoia, and sure, the first wave of people ended up getting caught, but zekken is out through the smoke.
Split, very close quarters. Smoke. First one propped up here. MIBR still opting into just the contact plays, but a flash through and a pop there. As that connection, spraying with zekken, then a nade, and it's just a follow-up and a follow through with Zelsis right there behind him.
The player over towards B was pushed fairly deep. But now they come away and Sentinels are re-exploring mid.
Damage maybe with a rifle, it could have been possible. Sassy also dropped down to 15.
So much pressure about to come into him.
There's no more util for MIBR really to use to try and clear him out of this corner. Here we go. Straight in again with the stinger. How many bullets left? Whips out the ghost as well. No time for the reload. Smoke dropped down to try and at least split up this site. Here's the footsteps. And JunQT is right there behind him. Seconds dwindling. Rattled down. They have to try and get this down with the spike, but already it's dropped down into the smoke. 1v1. How does he so low?
Coming through JunQT officially, but I'm very impressed with what tenz got done there. Stinger kill, finds the perfect time in the peak elbow, throws out a smoke, which is really nice for him to play around, stopped him getting swung, and then he's also able, just with a ghost, to set up a little crossfire.
Two players over towards A with a contact. They're going to play through this one. Snake bite, nade, or pushes the players out into the open wide! And zekken rips them apart!
Based off the information that they have there, how does MIBR possibly get this? The 2K from FRZ!
FRZ!
To retrieve the spike, and tenz is coming around behind.
Paranoia went gliding right over their heads. They hear the ropes. Yeah, he's just trying to fight them right behind! 1 for 1. They know exactly where RGL is. I mean, made all the noise in the world. Almost doable. Not as good as a start as you could hope for.
The cam in this round, giving them full info that there were players on A ramp and allowed them to do a re-clear. But it's really rare that you see a re-clear that doesn't involve Sky utility.
Yeah, like a flash.
That was a raise nade and a...
BR now, in through B main. It's going to be putting a lot of emphasis onto JunQT with his setups. And right in his face, still good for 1. I mean, there's a player above him and to the side at the bottom of the smoke. What is going on?
Phantom moment. Just spraying whilst strafing from side to side there. Only 2 players surviving.
At least gets the plant off, but you got to think, again, so damn hard. Mazine, B main control. MIBR, you got to take some risks in this situation, in this scenario. Can't just let them play for the retake optimally. There's one. Trade was a bit delayed, but tenz eventually gets it labored in the process. Sassy with a defuse, sticking half already. The win conditions are just dwindling. Sentinels up to 7. Mazine is going to want to save this gun.
In this play-in, and they have looked phenomenal on the defense side of Split. But I was expecting there to be more moments than this for MIBR to be able to... Another nade coming through.
Paranoia to clear it out. Got to retreat here, close tuck to the corner. Zekken, this guy is on 1 right now. He knows what a player is. The bullets fired. Transfer from Mazine, but he's just 1 man. What can you do? Not much, man. Not much.
Attack side, even with how good MIBR's defense has looked here on this map, you know, when they played previously. Is this anywhere close to being doable?
No, it was good, it was good.
A bit quirky with the timings perhaps, but it looks like this is again another all-in approach. Flash, big connection, and tenz is there to instantly respond. He drops him. MIBR forced to just double up the contact their way into positions. Meister was not ready. JunQT now knows his presence here, but time, it's completely against him. 12 seconds. Going down to almost nothing. Lovely kill for FRZ. Tap off the plan. Mazine doesn't stick, doesn't commit. Finally, though, bit of trust in his teammates, at least to have his back, but it's a really unorthodox plan location. And this post plan relies heavily on these Heaven players. This fight that's coming up, it's going to be critical, it's going to be vital. Flash, very deep onto the ankle. Artazine, he's forwards, and he's trying to pounce. Lovely movement, isolates 1, isolates the next! And this is what they needed. John, not too much you can do here. A fight there from hell. So finally, MIBR, they get themselves on the board.
From him, being able to hold off. That retake could be heaven. Can they get 3? Can they get the pistol? Can they make this doable? It's important the Sentinels don't take their foot off the gas completely. Like we said, both
try and jump onto it. Leads to those openings happening for them. Remember, there's one player anchoring onto the site. This entire time, Zeltis, he retreated. Smoke here to divide the map. Leads them to the side. Paranoia sent flying. Look for the repeat. You can hear the footsteps all around him. They just don't know where he is. Good. Instant response from FRC. But tenz is looking, contacting into the angle. Finds himself a 3-1.
Planted.
2 players left alive for MIBR in the final round of this half.
Zekken is very carefully clearing. Sassy tried to do the same and got caught. FRZ on an interesting off angle. Taking down his former teammate from ancient times.
Zekken is not playing with tenz yet. Still worried actually, there could be a player up into heaven. Pulse. That spot 2, not too sure, but the info may be there with the ping. Satchel, kill there from Mazin. tenz all in a 1v2. It's too much for him to tackle.
Here comes the pistol. MIBR dominating B main control at the beginning, but there's double flash set up.
Jay says, hey, anti-flash though, he dodges it! And just turns him into mincemeat!
Sick setup. Anticipated that reclear completely. Knew what was coming. Mid. So there is still potential here for tenz or JohnQD to just catch people on unexpected timings. MIBR are going to have to play tight together here.
Opting to just play side by side. The running and gunning will do it. Tap from tenz, but 3 players to contend and tangle with. Smoke, drops, plant. Over to push this one back, Trailblazer. Be there. Avoided and dodged. Another smoke on top of it. In through the smoke. Wow, I mean, Mazin's is way ahead of the curve. Damage done! 1v1! Loose. Far ahead of everyone there. There was no follow-up of him just running.
This opening to the round, though, beautiful from MIBR, right? You got to say that to set them up in the player advantage. And then Mazin, whoa, looking a little out of it. Maybe a bit, you know, still mentally taxed from the first half.
Eager to take these fights. Flex a bit of that muscle and firepower. That is a really interesting way to deal with it. The jiggle peek onto the corner is...
But now they've committed.
Yeah, all 4 players now leading the charge onto the site. They have given up control of main, wrapped around Celsius. Traded. For the 1, 3 versus 3 here. The post-plant positioning is not good from Sentinels. Going to have to take some magical moments for them to try and bail themselves out of this one here. Containment by MIBR. Got every angle watched for. Every angle, but zekken sprays them through. 30 health to his name, and FRC is left alone with the Spectre. Obtains the upgrade. The nasty angle. That's refreshing to this mid angle here. He's in a lot of trouble. Here's the noise cues that are being made. FRC now has to step up.
FRZ alone.
This angle, double drop down! Cleans him up!
That's huge. Exactly what the doctor ordered for MIBR.
Move on if you are Sentinels here. RGL, does he expect the players across? Definitely does now from the sound. Hughes, a bit of a trail sold out by them. Drops one. Spike hits the deck. Follow-up from Zeltis is there, but they have to contend with main. This position of Ardazine, he sees the barrel and nails the head. Spike. JohnQD swarmed and approached every angle. Attempt now to rally forwards. There's a paranoia to set this one up. Links it with the satchel. So zekken. All that space. tenz with the TP. There's no way you commit that. Cancelled. Mazin, that's through the smoke. Rocket has to be offloaded into the smoke. Just barely missing each other. And there's a flash to set it up. And the push through. Zekken. Oh, he deletes them.
Well, it didn't work last round, throwing zekken into the heaven smoke, but perfectly executed there. And Sen get themselves play throughout heaven. Immaculate. That is just a ridiculous way to open up the round. Lovely player. I really enjoy how they've built this synergy now this year between... No, not quite.
Looking to get a bit explosive into it. Nothing to clear him off the angle, so it was important in the end. Dash is there. TP cuts across. No one's watching and managing it. Repositions. And now finally the charge in, an attempt by MIBR to really just collide with these players. John QT defending his teammates back. It's crumbled. This is the map.
Tragedy.
It's all on the line. Artisan, after such a brutal beginning for them, jumping round, can't hit the quick scope. It's cleaned up.
An immaculate first half from Sentinels. Sloppy ending, but it doesn't matter. Gets the job done. They win on split, looking towards Ascent and Sunset coming up.
This kind of format, every single map matters, every single round matters.
It's a great point. There is a chance that we get some crazy draws. We have to look